What? Your mistress tricked you? I went to work and was shouting out loud in the morning. I'm sorry. My company's going bankrupt. We have no more money. Then, our salary for this month? I'm sorry, but we can't pay you. Good luck at the next company. Well, my name is Kaiji Nagasu, 32. Yeah, I just became unemployed. What am I gonna do now? The word bankruptcy came so abruptly. It still doesn't sound real to me. Everyone is also silently packing their belongings into boxes. I won't be working here anymore starting today. Or rather, even if I did, I won't get paid.
Nagasu-senpai, thank you for working with me until now.
Suddenly, I'm approached by Arisa Ichinokawa, 27. I've been her mentor since she was new, and we have known each other for 5 years. While everyone else quit before us, she and I were the only ones who stayed and worked hard at the company. After Dan Amida, the current third-generation president, took over, many people decided to quit. It is true that he graduated from a prestigious college and can study well. However, he joined the company through nepotism. He says that the economy is in recession and has taken a pay cut, and he himself changed his car many times using company's expense. Worst of all is the mistress he brought to the accounting department. Our company was going under with a terrible president who did such things. Finally, the mistress put all the money into shady investments, and now the company's bankrupt. I'm sorry this happened. Even though we've worked hard, a lot has happened. But if we happen to meet again, I would be happy to work with you. I say this with a wry smile. I couldn't come up with any other words. And I left the company I worked for 10 years. Now, a few weeks later, my former company filed for bankruptcy. Will the company's sold assets become our unpaid salary? No. Apparently, the president had quickly transferred the names of the luxury cars and other assets to his mistress and family members. That asshole. Why does he use his brain just for that kind of thing? It's just an entity on the paperwork that's bankrupt. The president may be somewhat responsible, but his family members don't have to bear any responsibility. Naturally, the trustee is not allowed to touch the assets before the bankruptcy, and the transfer can be denied by the trustee. Somehow, the president seems to have managed to do just that. I guess it's the workers who end up getting the short end of the stick, huh? Today's interview didn't go well either. I blurted out, I need to find another job as soon as possible. While I was thinking about that, I saw a familiar face in front of my apartment. Huh? Ichinokawa?
Nagasu-senpai, you weren't home, so I was wondering what to do.
Don't call me senpai anymore. The company's gone now. So you wanted to see me? When I asked her, she looked up at me.
Yes, well, what can I say? Nagasu-san, you are looking for a job, right?
Well, as you can see with this outfit, yes. The results haven't been good though.
Why don't we talk a little about that?
So me and Arisa entered a nearby cafe.
Well, you see, actually we're talking about starting a business with a group of trusted people from that company.
What? Really?
So, if you don't mind, would you like to start a business with us, Nagasu-san?
What? Wait, that's too abrupt. Oh, wait. It's too sudden, so I can't nod my head right away. I don't have enough information. Well, how much money do you have to start a business? Who will be the president?
It's my sister. She got a decent amount of money, so she says it won't be a problem for a while. She's also the one who told me to get all the retirees I could trust from that company.
Sister, huh? Well, if it's her immediate family member, I can trust her. But what a bold lady she sounds like. So, what kind of business are you gonna do? Starting a business with a group of friends sure sounds interesting, but I would hate to see us go bankrupt again.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a space development project. The ultimate goal is to make the first manned landing on Mars.
What?
And the person chosen to be that pilot is you, Nagasu-san.
What? Me? An astronaut? I was trembling. What a grand project. And me, in such a grand dream project? I'll do my best as a pilot!
What? Oh, no.
No? Oh, not Mars but the moon first? It's a big step forward for mankind!
Please, listen to me.
It was 30 minutes later that I learned that she was joking. My dream has shattered. Oh, damn it!
I'm asking you because I trust you. Please work with me again.
She took my hand as we parted and said so.
I know you're a good worker, and we will treat you well. I look forward to hearing from you.
After I left her, I was sitting on my bed at home, looking up at the ceiling in a daze. I wonder what I should do. The business she proposed is an intermediary between individual technicians and companies. In short, the company would ask us to do a project, and we would commission work to registered technicians. Or, the craftsmen would make products and we deliver them to companies. Easier said than done, but it sounds easy, but I don't know if it will actually work. Probably a lot of work to get it off the ground, but it sounds interesting. Most of all, I like the idea of building it up from scratch. Looking back, I guess my answer was clear from the start. I was torn between the adventurous spirit of wanting to do something new and the stability of my life, but I chose the former. Hello, Ichinokawa? I'll take the job. Then 1 week, we were gathered in a nondescript office. Well, it's all women, huh?
I only knew the contact information of all the female colleagues except you.
Including Arisa, there were 7 women. They all knew each other. Some of them had quit the former company a long time ago, so some familiar faces were talking to me.
Nagatsu-san, you're going to take part in this venture too?
Yes, I am. Ichinokawa invited me. I look forward to working with you again.
It's my pleasure. But that nepotistic president was the worst, wasn't he?
That was the beginning of a lot of complaining about the previous company. That shows how much resentment they had.
The company only lasted a few years since he took over, right? It's crazy. And that mistress who rose to an exceptional position in the accounting department, she was really odd. How should I put it? She was ostensibly a bitch, but like when I was being scolded by the president for unreasonable stuff, she would help me out. Is she a good person or a bad person? I still don't get it.
Well, sometimes the occasional decent behavior can make you look good. Perhaps that was it. Natsuki Sanrigi. She's a woman who joined the accounting department about 2 years ago. Soon after, rumors began to circulate that she had become the president's mistress, and within a year, she was promoted to the accounting manager.
If you can't do your job, why don't you just quit? There are plenty of places to change jobs in this industry, aren't there? We can find plenty of replacements for you out there too. If you don't like the company, why don't you quit?
There are many talented people who quit because of her. I've been told such things a few times too. But, I don't know. I feel like she was too much of a villain. And while I was thinking about that, it seems the president finally arrived.
What? No way. Seriously? Why is she here?
Everyone was confused. I was too.
Hey, it looks like everyone has gathered. So many people are here. That's good.
Why is the president's mistress here? I was surprised and shouted on behalf of everyone. The buzz gets louder. Why is Natsuki Sanrigi here?
Everyone, calm down. Please, calm down. Well, that was expected. Then, I dare to say this.
And says this, like a villain.
If you can't trust me, feel free to leave. I'll at least pay for your transportation to get here. I'm the president of a new company. If you're going to complain, don't join in the first place. I don't want any troubles after the business starts, just like we had in the previous company.
Naturally, there were many people who didn't like it.
So this is all that's left, huh? So there are 5 of us, including me, huh?
Me, Arisa, and the ones we were talking to earlier stayed behind. Everyone else left.
But I'm surprised you stayed. Well, I kind of owe her a favor, so how about you, Irie and Nagasu?
I'm not so sure, but I just have a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's fine. I don't know if I'll answer, but why don't you ask me whatever you want?
She looks at me as if to test me. I ask, feeling slightly intimidated. I heard that you're Ichinokawa's sister. Why is your name Natsuki Sanrigi then? If her last name changed due to marriage, that means she was cheating on her husband.
Oh, that. No comment. It's a complicated family situation.
Then, next, you were that president's mistress, right? Why didn't you go along with him?
A stupid question. I'm doing this because I'm no longer his mistress. Ask me a better question.
Natsuki replies as she shrugs her shoulders. It was indeed a stupid question. Okay then, I have a question about your business plan.
Oh, now that's interesting. At least better than the previous questions. More importantly, let's move to a different location, shall we? Talking while standing would be too tiring.
I see. I heard about the business plan in a nutshell.
So, are you unsatisfied with it? I won't force you to work with us. Sis, you shouldn't say that.
It's okay. I'm gonna trust you. I wanna work with you.
Huh? What?
I guess that was unexpected. Natsuki looked dumbfounded. You have a good business plan, and you explained it well, and I just don't think you're a bad person.
What?
Because you're Ichinokawa's sister to begin with, right? If Ichinokawa didn't trust you, she wouldn't have asked people to join you guys, right? I trust Ichinokawa, and in that sense, I trust you too.
Nagasu-san.
The only question is, why is she acting like a villain?
Ah, I see. That's one way to think about it. I guess I trust Arisa too. What? Well, I'm convinced by what Nagasu-san just said. I believe in you too.
The other two also agreed. Natsuki, on the other hand, looked as if she had been caught off guard.
You guys are such softies, huh? I was the mistress of that idiot president. And I made you guys unemployed, you know? We even kept quiet about the fact that we're sisters. But you still trust us, huh?
She laughed as she said that, but had a bit of tears in her eyes. I had no way of knowing what those tears meant. And so the five of us set up a new company. Oh, come to think of it, I'm the only guy?
It's too late now. Give it up. Besides, I'm relying on you. Well, it's going to be mainly Nagasu-san's job to respond to complaints and other stressful stuff.
Stressful stuff? This already sounds like a rogue company. Well, this is how we got started. Now, nearly a year has passed since then. Okay, you need a good designer. We have several designers. I have a bit of a detailed specs. Can I contact them directly? Yes, you can. Then how about this person? He's far away, so you have to consult him remotely. That's fine. Oh, your service is very convenient. Thank you very much. I'm back. 2 projects today. Please contact Mr. Zero Followers and Mr. Woohoo Nice Guy.
Okay. Thank you for your hard work. You're doing well.
Every time I visit, I get some kind of work. Our president really is great. The company we started is doing well. The number of technicians registered is increasing every day, and I'm getting a lot of requests. That's all thanks to Natsuki. Her business plan is working well. We have regular meetings like this.
My next goal is to get Japanese living abroad to register. Arisa, do you know why? Interpreting or tour guiding for travelers? Correct. Japanese people living in the area know a lot of things and are looking for work. But if the guide doesn't show up, our clients will get in trouble, right? I see. We need to have a proper system in place. You want to have pâtissiers registered? Is there any demand for that? Well, I think there's a demand for a cake-making class. It might be hard to find customers.
The meeting continued after that, exchanging ideas and opinions. Suddenly, Natsuki looked sad to see us like that. In any case, the company's running well. Today, Arisa invited me to walk with her at night. But I'm somewhat nervous. I was so excited to be invited to dinner by her. I'm 32 and haven't had a girlfriend since college. When a woman asks me out, I get my hopes up. This is sadly the nature of a lonely man. Then we take our seats with little conversation, probably because we were both nervous.
Oh, thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, it's fine. Thanks for inviting me too.
Well, there's a reason why I invited you.
She's been fidgety and restless since we sat down. Is she gonna confess? And then she looked straight at me and opened her mouth, as if she had made up her mind.
But please, help my sister.
What?
I think she's thinking of disappearing when her redemption is over.
Disappear? Redemption? What do you mean? I quickly erased the romantic hopes from my mind.
I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but I will. I'm going to tell you why my sister was acting like a villain. She used to have a husband named Sanrigi-san. They were childhood friends, very close, and seemed happy when they were together. He ran the company he inherited from his parents, and my sister used to work there too. But you know what? Everything got destroyed. Sanrigi-san's company was a subsidiary of where we used to work.
Could it be? I said to her, and she nodded in reply.
The former president was a man of character, but when Dan Amida took over, everything went crazy. They started placing orders with absurd deadlines and prices, saying they were the parent company. Sanrigi-san's company argued back, and Dan said he will just cut off the entire subsidiary. Not only that, they took away all the customers and even spread bad rumors. Naturally, the business went bankrupt. Sanrigi-san developed a severe depression and took his own life.
I didn't even want to listen to it anymore. The story was too depressing, and the rest is predictable.
I do not understand my sister's despair. How could I? It's too much. She has lost everything that is important to her. But Dan Amida was saying behind her back that he deserved it. You know the rest of the story. My sister joined his company and became the president's mistress to seduce the president and destroy the company. It seems he didn't even remember the name Sanrigi. That made my sister even angrier. And that's how it is.
So she was the one who was pulling all the strings to make the company go bankrupt. I see. That's why she was pretending to be a villain and urged decent employees to quit as soon as possible. Redemption means creating new jobs for those who became unemployed because of that. After parting with Arisa, I was walking alone, pondering. Well, I understood what Natsuki Sanrigi wanted to do, and that Arisa was cooperating with her. But what did she mean by disappearing? Is it simply going somewhere and disappearing from everyone's sight? Or... disgusting thoughts go through my mind. I wonder how it feels to lose someone so close to you. The next day, when I arrived at work, there was the usual office with usual faces and the usual routine. But I couldn't help but look at her, Natsuki.
What are you looking at? There's no point falling in love with me. I have someone I love.
No, it's not like that. I looked away. Now that I know that person is deceased. It's tough. And then the incident suddenly came with a loud crashing sound. A car suddenly crashes into the office, and the guy came out. Is that the president? Unmistakably, the president of the previous company, Dan Amida, is holding a sharp blade in one hand. This is not good. Oh, here you are, Natsuki Sanrigi. You're ready for this, right?
Damn it. I misread it. There was no way this idiot would wait until night. Sorry, guys.
The guy starts to move. His eyes, they're really bad. Move! My legs! Amida straightens up his blade and runs to Natsuki.
Oh, not everything went as planned, but this is finally the end. I will get stabbed, and the police will get this guy. It must be hard for a spoiled asshole to spend the rest of his life in jail. I'm sorry I got you all into this, but I can finally go see Kenji. That's right. This is the end of the love story between me and Kenji. My story of revenge.
Stop! I shouted as much as I could and braced Amida from behind. Someone, call the police and ambulance, quick! Later, Dan and Amida got arrested by the police. Now they're inspecting the scene.
I provoked that idiot so that I can disappear from this world today. But I survived. Sis! Arisa, sorry. I couldn't get to Kenji. The end of the love story between me and Kenji. I guess we can't be together yet. What are you talking about? You idiot! Arisa, but I've already lost everything. You didn't lose everything. To prove that, what you've built up is here. Right here. So don't think of doing anything crazy.
Natsuki's eyes widened. What she saw is, well, what should we do from now on, boss? A car crashing into a building. I thought I only see this on TV. Boss, what are we gonna do from tomorrow? I reach out my hand to Natsuki. Yes, this is what we're gonna do.
I wonder what we should do.
Disappear from the world? But what about those who are left behind, right? We can't let her do that.
Marry her.
Your clothes! Huh? What? What are you saying? A few months later, we had just finished renovating the office and was having lunch, and I was suddenly confronted by Natsuki.
I thought to myself, what I lack now is a goal to live for. And my new goal in life is to make you and Arisa happy.
Huh?
I heard that Arisa loves you. What? Wait, sis, what are you saying? Well, that was obvious, wasn't it? He was the first one you called when you were gathering people to start this company, right? What? Don't say that. There's a better time to confess my love to him. Oh, oops.
What?
You guys show me what I couldn't do with Kenji, okay? As long as you can do that for me, I think I can stay in this world. Sis.
What will happen to me and Arisa from now on? I think she will become someone very important to me for many years to come.